Here is your latest Africa news. South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa has announced that his ruling African National Congress Party has decided the country should leave the International Criminal Court, better known as the ICC.
Yes, the governing party, the African National Congress, has taken that decision that it is prudent that South Africa should pull out of the ICC, largely because of the manner in which the ICC has been seen to be dealing with these types of problems. And there's also been commentary, I believe, from Amnesty International, where there's been a reflection on what many people believe is an unfair treatment. And our view is that we would like this matter of unfair treatment to be properly discussed. But in the meantime, the governing party has decided once again that there should be a pull-out.
Last month, the ICC issued an arrest warrant against Russian President Vladimir Putin, meaning South Africa would be obligated to detain Putin on arrival during the upcoming BRICS meeting to be held in the country. So far, the ICC has indicted about 54 people, and until just recently, when they added 5 Russians to the list, including Putin, they were almost all exclusively Africans. This fact has led to many African leaders accusing the ICC of being biased against their continent, pointing to the fact that a majority of investigations are for situations in African countries. They complain that, in its first 2 decades, the ICC engaged in selective justice, infringing on sovereignty in post-colonial states. This is in vast contrast to other Western signatories of the ICC, like the UK and Australia, who have been accused of committing war crimes in countries like Iraq and Afghanistan, but have yet to receive any indictments. To make it even more hypocritical, the United States of America, who refused to join the ICC, has been in the forefront in campaigning for African countries to be taken to the ICC. Meanwhile, in 2020, the same United States repeatedly threatened to block ICC investigations in Afghanistan and Palestine that could uncover war crimes by US and Israeli nationals. United States government imposed sanctions on the International Criminal Court prosecutor Fatou Bensouda and other senior officials in retaliation for what was then a potential investigation in Afghanistan, even to the point of threatening to target their family members. Ironically, a bipartisan group of United States senators had asked President Joe Biden to share information with the ICC as it pursued charges of war crimes against Russian President Vladimir Putin over the unlawful deportation of children from Ukraine. But just last year, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken said the following, I quote, "Today, the prosecutor of the ICC, whose term ends in June, confirmed the opening of an investigation into the Palestinian situation. The United States firmly opposes and is deeply disappointed by this decision. The ICC has no jurisdiction over this matter. Israel is not a party to the ICC and has not consented to the court's jurisdiction, and we have serious concerns about the ICC's attempts to exercise its jurisdiction over Israeli personnel." End of quote. Moves like this by the United States have further cemented the notion that the ICC is just a weapon the West uses to target its enemies or to control its subjects, because just like Israel, Russia is not a party to the ICC and has not consented to the court's jurisdiction, yet the US has made sure that Russia's President Putin was indicted by the ICC. General criticism of the ICC by the African Union and other observers for its lack of credibility has turned into region-specific criticism of the court as a Western tool, singling out and targeting African leaders. Consequently, African states have started to refuse to cooperate with the court, and some are actively pursuing abandoning the court. Please let us know what you think of this new development in the comments below. You can show your support by liking and sharing this video for the YouTube algorithm. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell to get all our latest videos. And remember, Africa is watching.